Folks, right here with another episode of Eratus Lord of the Dead, curse stacking stress build. Looks like we got enough to upgrade our library. We're going to grab a lich.
Might I use this one sparingly?
It's one of the few times that we managed to pick up a leg cuffs and we didn't have a minion to use it on. I don't think any of these guys need leg cuffs. Now, as we go into this second floor, I'm wondering if we want to apply these vampire fangs. Wouldn't be too bad on the mummy, to be honest. Give him a little bit of additional regeneration. I mean, he'd be practically immortal with these 2 regen items. You would think, right? Just wondering if we want a defensive item or we want a regen item. I think given that we got 2, I think we will just apply that. We might save the second one. I think the Wraith is going to be okay with his phantom clothes. It reminds me that we do have to pick up the class trinket. I think we got the bone. Yeah, we just need one more on the lost soul. So I might grab that here. Let's take a look around. We're kind of looking for artifacts here, I think. We're good for items. Items are good. I think this is going to be the Essence of Mind. Probably right here. Yeah, let's just put that on there now. Get our mana regen, and then I don't know what we're going to put here. Maybe a damage item. We might put a curse, like the crowfoot or what have you. Well, I can't decide yet, so let's just take our first bite. So the berserkers can be pretty tough. They hit pretty darn hard. I'm a little bit concerned about the mummy holding up to these guys, because they're going to chunk them pretty good. I think we're going to start by spraying some curses around to give them some regen. And then again, we'll just put these debuffs up, or the buffs rather. That was the wrong button. I'm not playing Darkest Dungeon, so I should be using QWE instead of 1, 2, 3. So we'll make that change, remind ourselves what we're playing here. She's a little bit low back there, isn't she? I want to throw some buffs up on her. Let's see. So these guys all have shields up and frenzy. I feel like Sudden Reality is going to be a really big impact here. Yeah, 13-13 and clear all their buffs. That seems pretty good. I don't feel like we really need to heal up our Lost Soul just yet, so maybe we'll just... Wow, we are just misclicking like crazy today. We'll switch to single target here. Alright, not too bad. One golem's starting to get a little bit low. We'll go back to the AoE here. I'm not going to do the heal here. I don't think we need it. We could put it on the mummy. Let's see how many curses we have up on the mummy here. We just lost one with that. Yeah, 16 and 5 was his heal. So I guess he got 16 from the bandages and 5 from his ticking dot. That's pretty good. Nice. And we'll get ourselves healed up here. He's going to pop. Alright, so we're going to be going in a little bit low on the bone golem next time, but that's alright. Thought I saw a fountain in the beginning part. We got 2 talent points. Did we already get evasion? We did. Okay, so we're looking for 3. Now, I think we'll grab another bone golem here to get... These are our endgame guys, and we're hoping to keep them all the way through. So we'll play this. We'll get the knee mirror to give them all 50% EXP next level. Stuff really adds up as the game goes on, those additional unit levels. Looks like we leveled up 2. You're good, you're good, you're good. You're going to get some dread. Let's see, what are we going to do here? So there's some EXP, that's good to get. Coffin's not bad. A fountain, which we don't really need. I think we'll go this way. We'll get these cultists. We'll get our our lost soul item, which I'm not sure how good it is, but we'll try it out at least. And here we're going to have to pay some attention to the bone goal. We don't want to just put a buff up on it. Give it a block and a ward? Maybe not. Let's see how many buffs these guys put on themselves. We won't be able to get a big sudden reality like we did last time. Heal up the bone goal. 3-target stress attack. Spread that love around. Yeah, I guess we're looking for artifacts because we're looking for the, what's it called? The shackles. To stop these guys from getting inspired. Which should probably be our priority until we find it. Okay, let's see. So he's got the scream, he's got the scream, he's got the scream and the flurry. This isn't going to be quite as good as sudden reality, but let's do it anyway. 14-14 is not too bad. I think we'll switch to single target.
Your frail bodies fail you.
Heal ourselves again. Stack some more curses. AoE. Look at that, we're really doing a number on their sanity, aren't we? Okay, heal up here. Look at that, nice big heal. Okay, so you've got a Dire Curse already. Put the Dire Curse here. You've got 2 of them ticking with heavy 21 to 32 stress damage. They'll probably both expire here, I would think. Might have done a heal there. Could have got that, but yeah.
Mop up the gore.
We got another mirror.
I'd like to see plants using it as fertilizer.
Alright, so we're snowballing a little bit here. Let's go get that lost soul item. So yeah, 1 attack and 1 dread for each buff on enemy. So every time she casts her, what is it, the A ability, she's going to get an additional attack and a dread. Plus any incidental buffing that our opponents do are going to buff her as well. So we'll see how that works out on her. I've never actually used this item, so I'll kind of learn as we go here. There we go. So she doesn't get a buff. So where does it show up here? I guess it doesn't show up. Just have to know what's happening, I suppose. Let's spread some curses around. Is that darn energized again? Be a big power spike when we can get our shackles. Yeah, I think we'll sudden reality. 3 stacks of frenzy on top there. 12-12. We'll just spread some more curses. Yeah. You can really feel the difference in the getting that buff. It makes those curses just tick that much harder. Wow, we almost lost our lost soul there. We put items on her too, so we're going to want to be careful. Can't buff her. Can't heal her, so I guess we're just going to have to get to the bone golem and hope that he can come through for us. Let's put the big curse on the guy that's got energized. I don't think these guys can actually hit position 4, so I guess we're alright. I mean, we're at full health though. Let's put up a block just in case.
This never gets old.
Oh, sure. Let's heal. That's the heck of it.
You know, if this keeps up, I'll be done purging the world.
So how do we feel about going into a fight with her at that low life? Not great. I guess we've got a Battle Eternal we can start off with.
Foundations of this world.
We don't need items, we need artifacts, so we'll go that way. Pick up the minion EXP and we'll see what we got here. So we've got some health, got Get some more health. Health. Probably do the movement stress attack here. I guess this one's got a push on it. Maybe we can use that as our push. We're going to use this very seldomly. It'd be nice to get that extra dread, but I think we'll take the push here. That push may come in handy in certain places. Can't get evasion or dread here, so I think this one we usually get. That looks pretty decent. 5 health versus 1 dread. I think we'll take the 5 health. Again here, I think we're just saving up. Guess we'll make our... None of this really matters. Take the dread here.
Enemies are in for a nasty surprise.
Alright, so these guys can attack the back row. I think we're going to risk it anyway. I think we're just going to open with a Battle Eternal. We got 100 mana. We have the mana item on the Lost Soul. The chances of them giving her before we can cast Battle Eternal are fairly remote. So we'll just open with that now. And we'll do a stress attack, clearing words in the back here. And yeah, this guy here does a lot of buffing. So we're probably going to see a lot of... Probably going to get a good sudden reality the next round. And yeah, let's get some blocks up on the mummy. That's good. Alright, do we want a sudden reality? Yeah, 3 stacks of friendly. Sudden reality. This really comes into it all with these stacking buffs that they get sometimes. Like, it's good just out of the box, but they're going to be buffing themselves too. It gets even better.
Frail bodies fail you.
Nice. Berserk's not the greatest thing to see, but let's do the same thing for the mummy. Put some blocks, or a block. Look at that, we healed all that up there. This is going to work out. The big problem, of course, is going to be stress immune enemies. I think we just put another one here. We'll do a sudden reality if it comes around to her again. They're almost all out of health, so I don't keep these curses ticking if I can. Let's just do back 3 again. So there's another buff. The AoE again here, we should get 1 at least. Plus some extra checks here. Yeah. Okay, should be sudden reality here. I don't think we should. I think these guys are just going to die from what they've got on them already. It'd be cool to see the big buff go.
Become part of the
Got this.
tide.
There we go. It's a huge power spike. Shackles. Can usually be pretty certain of getting them. I don't think I've ever done a stress run where we didn't get a shackles at some point. Everything else looks good. And we went up to 76 mana thanks to her regeneration item, so that's pretty good. I guess we'll get the attack power and dread. It's pretty good. Not the best item in slot, but it'll do for now. Probably neglected our graveyards. We'll take a look at that after this. Let's strip some wards. Strip some more wards. Walk up the mummy. Strip some more wards. That was a good one. So I already lost it. Even more. Boom. That's such a good ability. It's a huge buff to him. I was thinking about it in the context of him getting more regeneration, but that AoE curse is just actually really strong. It's the debuff, no big deal. Alright, now we go for real with our plus 17 plus 17. Ouch. I think we're actually gonna... They're blocking a ward up on the bone golem, just to be safe. Won't stop that much damage, but we'll stop some. There's another buff. What we're gonna do with that, right? Eat it. More buffs? Yes. We're gonna need to use it once or twice, though. Bunch of debuffs. We could heal these and get our own. Yeah. Let's see what we got now. Double stack. I think that's a bit of a display error there. I don't think it's supposed to be 17. I think we got more from that second one. I think it just shows up as a second stack of 17. But I gotta say, this is a pretty simple trip through the dwarves thus far. Okay, the Sadist Hand is really good on the Wraith. I don't know if it's as good as Crow's Foot or Crow's Paw or whatever it's called. I suspect it isn't. So we'll have to think about whether we want to commit that. While we go in here and upgrade our library. Not enough for the vampire yet. What's that? This elite treasure? Is that what that was? Elite trade. Well, he does buffs too, so there you go. Let's start getting rewards. Back 3. Buff the mummy. We've got a little play sequence here that's working out for us. Take a big hit. Yep. Alright, so we'll get this out there. Heal up our bone golem. Put some more wards or some more curses out. We'll bust out the sudden reality. Boom. What do we get? Plus 15, plus 15. Ouch. Okay, we gotta get rid of that. Let's... Want to heal here? Or do we want a boon? A little boon for now. And then we'll clear that annoyance with the... Get a little heal out of that as well. And then we'll put some blocks of wards up on him. No dice. Alright, so what are we doing here? That's not great. We're acting next with our mummy though, so we can clear it.
No.
Do we want to though? We've got 2 blocks on there. Don't think we really care, to be honest. Let's get a big zap in there. Oh, okay. Never mind then. How's that taste? Alright, let's get a heal on here. Use AoE. Let's get another heal on the bone golem. Just single target. Oh. Wow, what's your dodge rating, dude? 62% dodge. What is it, this? What's giving you the crazy dodge? You just really dodgy? Is that what it is? No. It means our heal is useless. Alright, let's just finish this guy off if we can ever hit him. I suppose this lets us heal up our bone golem, so it's not a complete waste. I'm also getting ticking regen off having 100 vigor. Jeez! You're complaining America's Dungeon here. Are you kidding me? I need to get some accuracy or something on these guys, huh? There we go. Alright, note to self. Let's get some accuracy. Now that these guys are a little dodgier than normal. Bone Golem doesn't need any. Let's see, 105. We get 7 for 2. That's good. What are we looking at here? 6 for 1. That's, we should have gotten that before. We get 3 levels of that. Same thing here. 6 for 2. We'll get 2 levels of that. Hopefully that'll solve our accuracy issues. Oh, wait. Got the cancel just in time. Alright, let's get that vampire. We'll figure out what we're doing with our talent points. It's amazing how much more relaxing this is than playing Darkest Dungeon. Don't know if any of you guys are watching our Darkest Dungeon playthrough. It's getting quite hairy. We are not as good at that game as we are at this one. I think we'll grab this Dread. It's pretty good. We'll get this mana, and we'll decide what we want to do with our life afterwards. Probably want to go into getting as many passive bonuses as possible. We want to go get Bone Obelisk though for the big damage spell. I have kind of a limited selection of abilities here. Alright. Send that out. More ward turn. Now, one of the things that we have an issue with is taking down high priority targets. Since we're not going to have the advantage of the Finger of Death plus Shade combination, things like this Dwarven Warrior, or maybe later on the Marksman that attack you every turn. Certain high target or high threat targets may be able to burn us down a little bit and give us some trouble. Don't move them early. So I think maybe Bone Obelisk would be a good idea, because that'll get a stun in there at least. I don't know if Bone Obelisk is better than Finger of Death for this, but we'll give it a try. Probably pick up both before the end of the run. Let's get another one of these in. Put our Sudden Reality in right there. Nice. Thank you for buffing. Right, this should be a big Sudden Reality. This is a 2-turn Sudden Reality. So we get 19 and 19. We'll spread the level out. Let's get back 3 to hit that kind of Virgin Trader back there. Oof. Boy, that's a heavy hit for a 60% off, right? Took like a third of his life there with the AoE attack. It's pretty good. I'll just go curse on both. Everybody looks pretty good here. Let's just top ourselves up. It is your turn. Nobody desperately needs a heal, so... Man, we just bought you guys all accuracy. Tons of it. Whatever. Nothing to do on the Bone Golem.
As as your suffering ends, your service.
I feel like on this floor, at least, we didn't even need the bone golem. Could have just gone with double mummy. I don't know if that's going to be the case later in the game. Let's see what we get here. All bad. None of them are anything that we're going to use. Let's see. No, we're ready to go. Looks like we get an option for an elite fight up. I feel like we've been doing pretty well here, so probably we'll take an elite fight if it's not going out of the way. Alright, here we have it. High threat target right here. So he might be trouble. And again, with the elite hammerer, the lack of an interrupt may or may not hurt us. So this will be a good test of how we're lacking a little bit in utility. I feel like we should be stripping these blocks off here so we can interrupt. But he's got 3 blocks. That's going to be really difficult to work through. So we'll just buff people. Of course, we do have a stance interrupt on the W. I'm not sure how we'll move this guy. Alright, so he's a pain in the ass. He's a pain in the ass. That would have been a really good time for a terror wave. So maybe we'll... Oh, he's going to act before the end of the turn. He's going to do his galvanic strike. So how are we going to deal with that? Is the answer we cannot? The answer may be we cannot. I don't see any solutions here. Alright, maybe we'll just do our thing here. A little debuff.
Last few heartbeats.
We just tank this, I suppose? I mean, it wasn't that bad, but that's because we had wards. Let's do it again. Alright, well, let's get some wards up. Just in case we're not able to manage it. Because again, this guy is going to do his thing. So I think we're going to... There we go. He deals with this guy anyway. Alright, let's sudden reality, because I know they've got a bunch of buffs over there. Okay, let's see. We just AoE here.
First mistake. Opposing me?
Don't care about the double damage.
Your last.
Alright, so this does chosen target and the enemy standing behind it. So if we do these two, we should push them both back and both out of their stances. Nice. Okay. We've got a stance interrupt. It's not the best stance interrupt. Let's clear these wards. But it is a stance interrupt. I think we have to push. So this guy, it's not the stance interrupt we're worried about. It's being in position 1 allows him to cast his machine gun or his flamethrower. She's going to run away. Alright, well that worked alright. Definitely going to require some thinking to make sure we don't get snookered there. I've forgotten about the push ability on the mummy, so it's good that we have that. Let's see. I think we're going to start going down towards Bone Obelisk now. I think that stun's going to be pretty important. I think we actually want the sacrificial altars here and the artifacts, so we'll take the elite fight. Should probably check and see what it is. We need either of these. Is there a gargoyle in there? No, that's next floor. Wait, is gargoyle this floor? I think gargoyle is this floor. This looks pretty nasty. See if we got anything to help us out here. That's not going to do it. We're just going to put you there. We're not going to use that. No, we have nothing to help us. So we're just going to have to tough it out. Hopefully you don't get gibbed here. there's a lot of dangerous. I mean, this guy's everyone's dangerous except for the Nerfed warrior, and even he can hit pretty hard as an elite. We back 3 now. Important thing is we catch that ward and get that all cleared off. Buff up the money. Yeesh, yeah, I like that. We could kill our Lost Soul right now. Do it. That's good. Alright, these guys are getting all buffed up now. I think we have to Sudden Reality just to get rid of these dangerous buffs. It's not the biggest one we've ever done, but get our bones on a little bit over here. Alright, so I think we want to make sure that we're hitting the Geomancer, because he's trouble. I want to consider Battle Eternal here. I think we will. Just to top things up and keep things less likely to lose a minion due to, I'd say bad luck, but it's a little bit predictable that they're going to pop off on some of our dudes. Nice. There goes the heavy front. The heavy single target DPS is gone. That was a fortunate miss. There's another red flag. Good. Good. Alright, I think they're going to die next turn. Leave the curse is ticking. Don't need to Sudden Reality these. Nice. Let's go. Big ticking curse. Big single target. Another curse. That was alright. Second floor elite fight. Leveled up off that too. Nope. Nope. Nobody needs 13 brain. Let's create another bone golem. Okay, so we're ready for. Let's go with the Dead Lake. Let's just spread it around a little bit. Do all 4 of these at the same time. The bride. Bride goes here.
Structures to funnel magical energy.
Skeleton.
Serves to provide some much needed.
Radis Bros. You need to add an option to create the minion right here. Unnecessary clicking. So if dev guys are listening, I think that'd be a great idea. It's easier, a little bit less clicking. For no good reason. Get that meteor.
Undead features.
Right, well, it looks like another couple of elites I thought I saw there. The good thing is we get great ward clear. Okay, so we're gonna have to continuously push this guy back. The wards. There we go. Let's get some blocks up on Lost Soul just because she's more likely to get popped. We're all messed up in the wrong position now. Alright, I think we're going front 3 here. Here, how are we doing on buffs here? They actually don't have that many buffs. Let's get ourselves back up front. Again, we'll push the problem unit backwards.
So, this is what 1,000 years of
Fortunately, he made it up
evolution
front
looks
somehow.
like.
So we're gonna get flamed. Did our best to make sure that didn't happen, but it happened. Purge that little burn just because. I was about to say we're a little low, so we should AoE heal, but we actually healed quite a bit off that one with dead. We'll push this guy back. We're just gonna endure. Okay, there's the Galganic stance. Fortunately, we're not going to be able to push him out of that location because there's nothing to push him into. So what we have to do is just withstand this. Clear this off again. What we could just shuffle him. That works. Just kill him. Big finger. Oh, that's convenient. He pulled his own guy out of position. It's helpful. Oh, he's pushing forward again. Get the ticking dots. Oh, I guess we're clearing words. Now, I don't think this actually pushes them back, does it? Because they both move backwards. So let's just use our ult here, get the best chance at a heart attack. Most damage.
Something in death. This will be your end.
Single target? No. God, you're not very good at hitting him.
My will is a tide that will wash away your
Okay, Archmage just rose. We might wear those. Minus one ward really helps develop our plan, and I don't think this is a very strong word.
fetching.
Got some levels up here. Nothing doing here. Oh, we got our ultimate. Okay, great. Level 15. Okay, so we got 200%, 200%. Extends all debuffs. Afflicting enemies by 2 turns except stun effects. I don't think we're ever going to really care about that, but we want the 10 health. Same thing here. We don't care. We just want the evasion. Or do we want the dread? Dread's pretty good. This is a much better ability, so we'll take the evasion. Alright, now this one, what do we get? So all minions get 1 damage into the end of battle. Oh, that's our normal one. Resets cooldowns on Erasmus's talents, making them possible use. Oh, it's that new ability. So we get to cast 2 spells in a round if we do this. Or we can gain mana. Gaining mana sounds better. Gaining mana sounds a lot better. Plus we get dread here.
Serve me well, my minion.
Let's give that a go. I think since we got the second sadist hand, we can just use the other one. Oops. Hold up. Let's make another bone golem. There we go. Get a Mimir. Mimir. $33. We can get the last one that we want here. Dark Knight. Dark Knight, there you are.
Hardly an inspiring leader, but irreverent for the armies of...
Go. Oh yeah, this could be tricky. Might want to open with a Battle Eternal here, I think. Let this guy do his damage. Actually, I think we'll apply some distress here, and we'll let these guys take a little. We'll wait until this ward's cleared, and then we'll battle. So maybe he'll just heal up and not try to turn on. We'll see. Chunk. Nope. Alright, so you've got Frenzy. Just need more buffs for these Silent Scream. What's the new similarity called? It's called Consume Hopes. I like that. Before we consume your hopes, get some more nonsense going on out there. This could be dangerous right here. It's not awesome right there. It's pretty crappy. Okay, so can you consume hopes from anywhere? No, you gotta be in the back too. Let's push these guys back. And then hopefully the Bone Golem acts before she does. Yeah, she does. Regeneration, that's another buff. Right. Jump forward. Let him do his worst. Ah, Jesus! Mother of Lord. Alright. Battle Eternal. And now let's consume your hopes. All the rewards there. Damn it. That was poopy. That was super disappointing. Saw it just the last second before I hit it. It's fine, we got this. Okay, let's tick her back and then we can just consume hopes again. Now we'll get your buffs. How about that? Huh? Thought you were being sneaky. Don't want any damages doubled, so we'll clear that off. That's worth taking a turn off. Yeah, if he'd done that on the Wraith and we hadn't consumed, that would have been terrible. Lost a Wraith for sure. That we don't care about. We'll just heal that little slipper. He's got another action. It's a pain. Spread the love around. This is a good... Oh, I was just about to heal him too. I would say this is a good spot for a heal. And it was. Alright, 3 talent points. I think we're going into alchemy here. Let's see, Ire, we could get the accuracy. That's actually probably better.
I embrace this fury.
Get the accuracy first. We level up again, did we? No. That's the last level. What do we get? Gaining award. We'll grab this for now. Wait, does that go in the... It's actually probably better than 3 dread. Award for everybody is pretty good. I guess we did have some levels to go up. How much we got left here? Man, like it's expensive. She can get really high dread, but it's going to cost you. I don't really want to do another leap fight. I don't see anything here we really want. Get an artifact on this side, so pretty easy choice. Yeesh. No! Okay. That would have sucked. Now I want to heal him, but... You know what? If we AoE here, we probably generate enough mana to do a Battle Eternal.
Blood and vigor.
So do that, and we'll get the last ward. Spread some love around. Buff him up. You know, I'm actually really happy with the Lost Soul here. I think that the nice thing about the Wraith nerf, as far as the Shade nerf, is that before, I mean, there was no reason to bring it, because the Shade was just better. But now, she's got a role as a position 4, and she's really doing well. She's She's doing a good job. She's going to do good damage. We haven't used her buffing ability much, but that's just because she's been so effective in other areas. We definitely use her sudden reality for buffs and such. We're about to do it again. Yeah, really happy with the unit. Put that around. Our stance. Okay, here's the danger right here. Okay, one down. Another one down. He's doing double actions, huh? Alright, well, let's consume their hopes. Oof. What do we got? 15-15. Yeah. Spread the love.
Saw some fresh corpses.
More curses. Self-heal. We just add to the damage here. Yeah, Mummy seems to be holding up pretty well. So a couple of close spots, but that's why we bought hit points. Got a fair bit of vigor invested here as well. 3 points anyway. Wait, we can do it now. Okay, 12x. We don't need this. There's no reason to get cheaper wrath abilities when we're using them so sporadically. Ooh, there's the Crowpaw. So, this is a no-brainer because it adds additional debuffs out there. There's 3 additional debuffs. You know, there's an argument for the Mummy getting it too, but now we'll leave the regen on. If we get a second Crowpaw, we'll have to think about it. We might even think about a Crowpaw for, well, maybe not for, I was about to say, maybe we don't need the mana trinket, given that we have her ultimate returning mana, and we're casting it pretty much every time it's up, or every time, at least once a round. Lightning Skull. Set target on fire. Okay, we're not going to use that. Here's some wards. There's more wards. Let's go back 3. Front one's not dangerous. Back 3 are. Okay. What was your problem? When did you go nuts to? Cowardice. Alright, that works. Don't need any brave dwarven snipers. Let's just get blood spirits up here. Alright, do we have any? No, we don't have enough buffs to do one. Let's get some more out there. Something back 3. Might not even do a consume hopes here.
Their flesh
see?
And their soul.
Yeah, because these guys got the Crowpaw too. Alright, well why don't we do a consume hopes just to see how many more we get now with the Crowpaw. Yeah, look at that. Okay. Crowpaw's badass. Definitely looking for another one. And I think we'll replace the mana trinket just because we're at full mana all the time thanks to the consume hope spell now. And then she'll be able to spread that Crowpaw all over the place too. It's not even about the 4 damage either. I don't really care about that. It's the additional debuff. Gives additional regeneration to the Mummy and then additional consume hopes fuel. So that's pretty good, as I like to say. Worst item in the entire game. Keep seeing these two, so I guess we'll grab them until we stop seeing them. Now we could either get a fountain or not get a fountain. I think we'll get a fountain. Coming in at full health, all topped up. Looks like they don't have any wards, so that's gonna make things difficult on them. Standard buffing sequence, AoE. Get back 3. Is that anti-stress one? Yeah. We don't do targeted stress attacks though, so not sure how useful that's going to be. Okay, so what do we got here? We got 2 stacks of Frenzy. And that's it. Alright, let's be greedy for another round. This dude's not up front yet, so... Probably heal up our Bone Golem in case we get a big hit here. And that should be just a ton of buffs. Fortunately or unfortunately, they keep dying, so I'm not sure we're going to be able to... I think we might just want to keep the curses ticking at this point. It's too bad, because I want to see how big a reality we can get. Or consume hopes we can get. I think this is the smart move. Let's keep him cursed up. Yeah. Man, this is going so smoothly. Ooh, there we go. Is that better than Glass Dagger? I don't think it is. Let's think about it. Leave it off for now. Let's get the health. We want to max our Dread. I'm not really too worried about these other abilities, although maybe we want to get a block. Yeah, let's get a block. We'll get a block and a ward, and then we'll finish off our Dread. I think we're full everything. Oh, wait. I forgot to upgrade my graveyard again. These guys have lots of wards. We'll see, this could be a tough fight. I think we'll be alright, but... this can be some tough elites. So I think we were right with this team matching up well against the second floor. I think the next floor is going to be a bit more difficult. Those elves can be a pain in the butt. Some more AoE here. Keep getting them down to 0. Okay, what little life we've lost. There's that galvanic stance again. And double damage. Alright, I wonder if we want to... let's do it. Plus 13 plus 13, okay. Alright, so if we push these two, we'll knock the big guy out of stance. Let's buff up since we didn't clear our double damage ward. Our double damage debuff. Let's go send a target here.
This never gets old.
Good. Yeah, I can't wait to see how this handles the 5th floor. It's going to be all about the magic immune guys, because they're going to be a pain in the ass, no doubt about it. We have no good way of dealing with them. Right, so what are we doing here? So Inventor, are we going to have a problem with this? I do have a little bit of issue hitting position 4. And we don't have a pull. So this might actually be a bit of a problem for this composition. To think about how we're going to adjust to... I mean, I'm just going to say right now that the Lost Soul is going to be useless because these machines aren't going to take any damage. Or they're not going to catch any of the debuffs. So there's just no point having her. So maybe we would want Shade here. Because the Shade can pull the Inventor out of position 4. The Shade can... Although I will say that those pylons do buff a lot, don't they? I don't think that's I don't think that's what we want to be doing there. So we do want to be doing single target stress damage. We want to be able to pull with the Shade. The problem is the Mummy can only hit position 2 with his big curse. The Wraith can hit position 3, but that's not a ticking curse. And do we even want a Bone Golem, to be honest? Is the Bone Golem really going to be that effective? What can the Lost Soul do from positions 1 and 2? See, we could do our stress attack here. Targets gain 10 accuracy until the battle ends. I mean, Inventor doesn't miss anyway. Maybe what we want is another Wraith? Or do we want something with a pull? And how are we going to keep our units alive without a Bone Golem? Maybe buffing with the Lost Soul, but the Lost Soul's not as effective. If you're just going to spam blocks and wards, I don't think you want the Lost Soul. There's a bit of a pickle here. I'm not going to lie. And could it possibly be the Infested here? With the Curse? Being able to hit position 3? But he doesn't have a pull. So maybe it is the Shade. Maybe the Shade with a level 15 brain. Just go back to old school. Wait, is the Inventor immune to the Shade? The Inventor is immune to the Shade. Okay, that would have been foolish. We just need something with a pull. Shade does have a pull, but it's not that great. That's a push. Is there a pull on a stress ability on anybody? Certainly neither one of these. Handhunter's got a stress attack. That would be funny. But no, we need someone that can hit position 4 with a stress attack. Consistently. I just don't know who that is. Maybe it's the Banshee. Banshee can hit position 4. Banshee can also move the target to a random position. Maybe it is just the Banshee? To push the Inventor out of position 4 so that the other stress casters can attack it. And then the Bone Golem can act as the buffer for the team, trying to keep people alive while we race them down. Moves all buffs is probably more significant than the 15 evasion for this fight. I think we are only using this for this fight. We'll get all the iterations of Dread that we can possibly find. And we'll get the 6 dodge. Buffer Dread all the way up, and then get some hit points maybe? No point getting dodge. We're not going to be the dodgy version of her. Some accuracy, a little bit of evasion. Yeah, I think this is what we're going to go with. Now for items here, don't need. We don't have anything a better alternative. We definitely don't need this. Not that. This is not good. In a long fight. Okay. We only have extra wrath. I guess we'll use it. The mummy ultimate attack can hit position 3, and maybe we'll just spam the ultimate. Because I think he gets curses cleansed off of him, so we're not going to want to use curses on him as much. Before we go, let's upgrade our... What do we got here? We bought an extra wraith, or extra shade. There we go. You can go in there. Let's get a mummy. Mummy. Sorry I had to spend so much time thinking there, guys. Kind of want to do this in one pass. Alright, let's see what we can do here. Yeah, I think the Banshee stress attack is going to be advantageous here. So let's just open with it. Probably push us into the back. Yeah, I knew. Seriously? Alright, this is what it is. Man, that's annoying. We can hit him with this one. We can hit him with this one. But yeah, in the future, let's not push him back where the rest of the team can't hit him. I'm worried about the sustain here. We're not getting any sustain off of our curses. Alright, let's see how long this stays. Or should we just nuke him? Let's just nuke him. We know that they cleanse wards, so there's no point pretending that they're not going to cleanse the wards. We've actually done a pretty good number of stress already. Alright, let's heal ourselves. Go straight in there. Ult him again. I think the Wraith did more there than the ultimate. It's such a good ability, 140%. I mean, 150% versus this is only 200%, right? Okay, I think we're going to do a cleanse here just to get our action back. And also purge his thing a little bit. That purged his bonus attack. Get in there. Ult him again. Let's get block some wards on the Banshee, because if she goes down, we're in serious trouble. Be able to move him out of position 4. Alright, so we'll wait. Wait. Alright, and we'll key him out of there. That purges his buffs, which is also a big thing. We did think about purging his buffs, but looks like it's going to be more impactful than... Oh, Jesus. Alright, we gotta heal. Oh, we don't have the heal ready? That is super unfortunate. Right, because we have no mana regen. We need to kill this guy before the... Oh god. Oh my god. No. Oh, you're so lucky. Oh, alright, well. This is no good. We're going to wait. He's got a ward up. We've got to get rid of that ward so that we can move him. Move him. And then let's just try to kill him. Get those blocks. I can't believe that Wraith is still alive. Really Definitely don't want to replace that Wraith. Get items on him. And he's hiding again. Now let's get him out of there. Rah! Yes!
The breathless tide.
Man, that was got a little bit close there for the Wraith, but we got her done. We got her done. Good job, Banshee. You are a one and done, but you did your job. How did you get there? Just a heart. I don't think we use any hearts. Nope. Alright, well, that's the second floor. Guys, thanks so much for watching. Don't forget to hit that like and subscribe.